say it loud. You say there's nothing wrong with being proud, so tell me what you love and say it loud. If you're listening, this is how much it hurts. Greetings, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any of these aspects in Vedic sidereal. If you'd like a personal reading, head to my description box, hit me an email, or go to my website. All right, Scorpio, so if you're listening, this is how much it hurts. Some of my Scorpios, this is something like you've already processed this relationship. This relationship is over, but for whatever reason, this person is coming up in your dreams. And by for whatever reason, what I really mean is they're coming up in your dreams because this person is thinking about you. So that's how this world works, Scorpio. You dreamt of this person, not because you miss them, but because they miss you and they're dreaming about you. So yeah, I know, inconvenient, of course. But this person is dreaming about you, they're thinking about you, and they frankly can't get you off their darn mind. How frustrating. It's pretty frustrating, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, how are you handling it? I think you're actually handling it pretty well. I think Scorpios are handling it pretty well. I really do. I think Scorpios are, at this point, you can recognize the person's energies in your field. They're thinking about you. The Hermit in reverse. They may want to come talk to you. Could be a Virgo. They could have Virgo in their chart. Feeling another shuffle. Scorpio, you're feeling, okay, the Fool in reverse. You feel like there's something that you want to start, something you want to begin, but because of the given situation of the world, you can't quite begin it. You want to go on a journey that you can't really go on. You may have had a trip planned, you may have been planning trips, and it's just the world is not letting that happen right now, given what's going on in the world. So stay safe out there. Keep your energies high. Okay, we had a flipper. Where'd it go? All right, 5 of Cups, Scorpio. Are you feeling some emotional challenges right now, Scorpio? Or are they really yours, or is it the person you're dealing with projecting them onto you? Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so definitely there is a halt on passion here. Some of my Scorpios have been out of commission for some time. You are ready, just raring to go, and it's like the universe is like, it's not quite time yet, Scorpio. I'm feeling 4 or 7 months. For some of you guys, it's going to be 4 months. For others of my Scorpios, it's going to be 7 months. Sounds like a hard... Ten of Cups. What's crossing you? All right, so Scorpio, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You are feeling frustrated because you may have like pages talking to you. You may have people flirting with you, but you aren't, like, for whatever reason, there's not a stable, grounded, committed offer here. So you want 10 of Cups. You are not going to pursue anything until it's 10 of Cups, until it's the whole complete thing. You have done all the work on yourself. You're already ready. You've spent this time alone. You're sick of spending time alone, sick of quarantine. Anyone sick of quarantine yet? Well, we got a few more weeks, maybe a couple more months to go. That's neither here nor there. Scorpio, you are at this time where you're ready. You are recognizing that you no longer just want to have meaningless fun. You are noticing the path that you want to take in life as you come into your own, as you step into your own, as you step into who you are and what you are. You're deciding, you know what? It's time. It's time. I'm ready for partnership. I'm ready. So you're thinking about all these cups, all the emotional, watery feels. You may be dreaming about this person. You may be dreaming about 10 of Cups. I feel like this is someone... There's just like a little, like sprinkling, just a little of this person's energy still in your field. And you're still being called to clear that out before your true 10 of Cups can come in. Subconsciously, 4 of Cups. Dang, Scorpio, all the emotional feels. So much emotion here. So you're thinking, yeah, like I said, you have all these pages coming around the mountain, here she comes. Okay, so you have all these people that are just like, hey, Scorpio, and you're like, yeah, that's nice, but I am dreaming about this cup. There's 1 cup, Scorpio, that you're real dreaming about, and you are definitely dreaming about it because 10 of Cups, you are thinking about them, but you're 5 of Cups. You're not with them right now. Be careful, Scorpio, to not focus too much on desiring to be with this person because I'm feeling, yeah, they are at a distance. And if this is going to happen, Scorpio, it's going to happen. What will be, will be. So it will be. Let it be, 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 Scorpio. We have 7 of Pentacles is what's crowning you. So you definitely have started thinking about something. you started working on something. You are definitely at this point where you're like, well, you know what, relationship isn't working out for me, so I'm going to start working on my craft. Seven of Pentacles is a great card though, because it is upright and it's what's crowning you. So you may be kind of newer to the scene. This may be something that you started, not maybe, it's definitely something you started about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It's something new. It's a baby thing. However, you've already planted the seeds and now you're just waiting for the tree to bear fruit. So in other words, you've already planted the tree and the tree has already grown. Now you're just sitting there with your basket waiting for the fruit to fall from the tree. So Seven of Pentacles is a great place to be. It also means that you're having some time, especially as, you know, if you are in a job that isn't letting you work right now, you're in a space where you can sit and wait for the fruit to fall from the tree. Separating the wheat from the chaff. Wheat from the shaft. Chafe. I don't think I'm saying that right. You know what I'm saying. All right, so your past energy, Scorpio, is the High Priestess in reverse. Could have been a Pisces. You could have Pisces placements in you somewhere. This could be someone, you were feeling foggy about something you couldn't quite get clarity on. I'm feeling with the Four of Cups in your subconscious and the High Priestess, you were putting your emotions, you're putting your emotional focus on something that the universe is like, Scorpio, why? Why do you still miss them? Why are you still caring about that person? Scorpio, we have something so much better for you in store if you would just wait. If you would just wait for this tree to start bearing some fruit. Then not only will the tree bear fruit for you monetarily, Scorpio, but the tree will also bear fruit when it comes to your relationships. Yes, we see a cloud, like sun in the sky. Yeah, clouds, but like light, fluffy clouds. I don't know what, I used to know what all the different types of clouds are. We have like the wispy clouds and like some wispy wheat. So I'm feeling like someone is going to come in like a nice cool breeze and it's going to catch you by surprise. But Scorpio, this person can't come into your life and catch you by surprise while you're still thinking about this old thing that, you know, you were wishing, like you were manifesting, you were trying to make this relationship happen, you were trying to fix this. How many times have you tried to fix it, Scorpio? Because we have the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. Like, each time you think about it and you dream about it, it just sends your ass here, sitting all by your lonesome self, looking at all the cups that are spilled, but you still have 2 cups. So understand that those 2 cups are going to be filled with something so much greater, like this Ten of Cups that's crossing you, because the Ten of Cups is here. It is saying that it is coming in. But first, work on yourself. First, get your stuff grounded. First, start letting fruit fall from the tree, Scorpio, before you go after this emotional fulfillment. Scorpio, this is an amazing reading for you. We have 10 of Pentacles as your future energy. So you're going from the 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. This is so amazing because whatever it is that you planted your seeds in, it's actually not just going to bear some fruit, you're going to have a windfall here. 10 of Pentacles is a windfall. This is monetary gain. Scorpio, you are definitely coming into a cha-ching, ba-ba-boom, you are getting some cash, for sure. Scorpio, definitely getting some cash. Flowers are here. It'd be important for you to have some flowers in your home. Flowers just add a beautiful energy to your home. They also have life, so you can talk to your flowers. Flowers can keep you company. Flowers can help you stay in the frequency of receiving, of feminine, of growth, of prosperity, of abundance. We have 2 of Swords on your path. I like this because 2 of Swords upright, he's blindfolded. He has 2 choices. He's not choosing between 3, so it's not third-party energy. There's 2 distinct paths, Scorpio, that you can take. It's in reverse because you've chosen. You already know. Even if parts of you occasionally are like, well, maybe if I go back the other route, but inside, Scorpio, you know the path you're going to take. And you do know because it's going to lead you to this 10 of Pentacles here from the 7 on something that you embarked on that is a new endeavor. So I feel like some of my Scorpios definitely, you were in a career for a while and a year or 2 ago, you decided that you wanted to start working on another hobby. Little did you know, Scorpio, that this hobby that you are working on is now going to be not just a fruitful side business. I'm getting chills right now and it's not cold in here. It's going to be extremely abundant and prosperous, as I've already said. Who you're dealing with is the Tower. So Scorpio, whoever is leaving your life, just let them leave. Let them deal with their own you do not need their BS. You don't need that. My dog is trying to get in the room. Oh, screw it. Hi, honey. Hi, can you go lay down? Can you go lay down? Nope, go lay down. Go lay down. She's done that for like all my readings lately. So whoever is coming into your life, however, Scorpio, is also the Tower. So as the Tower falls, a new one is going to be built, Scorpio. So the person that's coming into your life is currently collapsing out all of their timelines with their previous karmic endeavors, and so they're clearing the way so that there's space for you and your 10 of Pentacles to come on in, because you have 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Scorpio, you are in this place where you're like, I've already been a 5. I'm in the 5 of Cups energy. I'm never going to deal with this bullshit again. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. The only thing I want from here on out is if it's going to be complete, it's going to be a 10 of Cups, it's going to be emotionally fulfilling, and it's going to be 10 of Pentacles, it's going to be grounded, it's going to be stable, I'm going to be able to anchor this in. By golly, Scorpio, you are not going to let anything come in that is not that. So, of course, your environment has to be the Tower. Could be a fellow Scorpio or Aries coming in hot with the Tower energy. Your hopes, dreams, and fears is the Hangman in reverse. So Hangman is going on right now because you've been in a waiting game. You're just waiting. You're like, do, 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 do. It's in reverse because you're like, all right, I'm ready to rumble. Ready to rumble. I'm ready for this to move on. So let's see what the outcome is, Scorpio. What's the outcome for my Scorpios? I mean, we already have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here. So it's crossing you and your future energy. With the 2 of Swords in reverse, you've definitely already made that path. I feel like this is from Moon manifestation with the Hangman and the 2 of Swords. The moon, full moon is in both of those cards. You do have a full moon coming up. So I feel like this person could come through. Okay, well, that's too many cards. But the Page of Cups in reverse did come through. So pages that come up to you and give you offers, you're just going to be forthright. You're going to be like, nope, sorry, I don't want a page. A page is not going to give me a 10 of Pentacles. Chariot in reverse is your outcome. Okay, so you could be turning down a Cancer. I feel like the Chariot is in reverse because you want to travel to this person or they want to travel to you, but you obviously cannot travel right now, Scorpio. So travel is desired, but it cannot be had. Oftentimes, when I see reversals, it's not necessarily the oppositional energy. It can also be internally deciding. Like I said with the 2 of Swords, it can be internally. You still have moments where you wonder, past person, new person, past person, new person. But your heart has already made the decision because you want the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. And if someone in the past didn't give you the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups now, what makes you think they're going to give it to you now? If they didn't give it to you before, how are they going to give it to you now? And if they grew and they changed and they did all these amazing feats and endeavors and you're like, well, now they're ready, why couldn't they make that growth happen with you, Scorpio? Because what makes you think that in life you're not going to encounter future times where your energy clashes? And it's imperative that you and your partner are actually able to move through these energies and these frequencies together, where you can move in alignment, where you can actually navigate things instead of being like, all right, well, we need to break up and screw other people and get twisted with other people's karma before I can come back to you and, you know, really decide that I really want to make this work. Do they really want to make this work, Scorpio, or do they just want to come in for a good time but not a steady, committed time? So you're going to tell the old person, I feel like, to kick rocks, and I feel like this Chariot is also just like a bow and arrow that's pulled back, that's ready to launch as soon as travel restrictions are relieved, Scorpio. So I'm feeling definitely here for Scorpios that are waiting for travel restrictions to be removed so that they can travel. With the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, you're definitely working on your coin here. However, emotions are definitely running thick right now, Scorpio. You are all up in your feels. Use that emotion to start channeling into, you know, like use your emotion to work out, use your emotion to create music, use your emotion to write, use your emotion to help other people learn through experiences that they're going through because you've already emotionally experienced that. How can you use all of this Cups energy, all of this water energy, Scorpio, in a way that will be beneficial for you and the greater good of all? And with the Hangman in reverse, I'm feeling that the universe is kind of giving you a push, a nudge. Like you may be like, well, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't. Scorpio, yes you can. Yes, you can. All right, let's see what your oracle cards say and your runes. Okay, Scorpio, I'm sorry, but mind your mother business, ain't nothing you gotta see. How you all up in my when you got more problems than me. Yeah, I'm cool, but you don't want to see the other side of me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Scorpio, some people are definitely, I feel like with that 2 of Swords in reverse and the Chariot in reverse and the Tower, I feel like you just have this energy towards this past person where you're just like, gates are locked, gates are locked, gates are locked, just now the gates were locked, just now, found a peanut, you don't want no peanuts, Scorpio, you're over the peanuts, you don't want no peanuts. So nope, you're all like, you can hop on these nuts. I don't even know. Some of my Scorpios are like hardcore feeling themselves. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Scorpio, you're at this place where you've up-leveled, where you're just like, you can sense like some people are kind of jealous of your confidence because you're in this place where you're like, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my woo. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my woo. Yeah, you're feeling yourself, Scorpio. And because of that, I mean, that's what's manifesting from the Seven of Pentacles. You're looking up and cheery. You're looking up to the sky like you're bright-eyed and bush-tailed. And with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, you have earned this space. Like when people look at you, if anyone's jealous, you're like, don't be jealous of me. Like I had to sit by myself. I had to sit alone in my feelings in a 5 energy. I had to go through these emotional challenges to actually get to this place where things are actually coming in for me. And I worked my ass off. I worked my ass off. And whoever you're dealing with, like I said, new person, let them collapse out all these timelines so that they can actually up-level and meet you at the 10, because you're, again, at that 10s are like that king and queen quality. You don't want no page. You're going to turn those pages down. And your past person is definitely, I feel like they may be feeling like a little envious because if you're not reaching out to them or anything, then they're kind of wondering, because maybe in the past you used to reach out a lot, you used to be the nurturing one, and with the Chariot in reverse, I'm feeling like some of my Scorpios, yeah, you used to be extremely nurturing and caring for this person, and they've just, you know, they've drained you dry. It's like Scorpio is extremely loyal and very family oriented, and Scorpio cares a ton until they don't. And when a Scorpio doesn't care anymore, yeah, they're absolutely going to feel, by the way, the song is I Don't Die by Joyner Lucas. And of course, Scorpio doesn't die. You're the death card. Scorpio's like, I don't die. I am death, bitch. Like, Scorpio's like, with me. Like, come at me. Come at me, bro. Just like this rune came at me. Oh my gosh. A goddess on a moose with a rainbow and a goose. I've never gotten this rune before. I'm so excited to read about this one. I wrote all of these. I wrote notes about all of these in a very channeled state. And Scorpio, I honestly don't remember writing any of this, as such is my life when I'm doing a lot of these metaphysical spaces. But we have, oh, there are 3 swans. Okay, so Scorpio, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here. The pot of gold is going to be a goddess. Goddess bitch. Brittany bitch. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm sorry for all the cussing. Also, I'm not sorry, but you know, maybe YouTube won't like that. So you're writing in on a golden moose. And I've heard some people think white is the highest frequency. Other people see gold as the highest frequency. For all intents and purposes, I'm seeing gold as the highest frequency here, but it is sparkled with white. So it's like there's I feel like these are 2 pages. There's like 2 pages. There's a couple people that are hanging around you in the fog. We see there's like a light mist. They've helped you. They've been, you know, good friends, good comrades on your spiritual journey. You're like kind of flirty with them. Maybe you've made out with them, or maybe you've gotten a little handsy with them, but you've never really, you know, gone all the way with them. And Scorpio, you keep them kind of like a back area. They follow you. They like your journey. They're all about your journey. But there's this one swan, right? There's this one swan who is over the rainbow somewhere. Over the rainbow. They're somewhere over the rainbow. And Scorpio, you just have to be patient until, you know, you're able to move across that rainbow. There's rainbow frequencies here, which is extremely high. You and this person coming in are going to have an extremely spiritual relationship. With the moose here, it's like even more than the white stag that I have before me and the dove. It's like, it's so powerful. This relationship is going to be world-changing. I feel like you and this person are actually going to have a platform of sorts. Like, this is a true power couple partnership. And you are writing in, if you're a woman, you're writing in just nude goddess. Like, you bear all. You wear your truth, you wear your honesty, you wear it well, you're speaking forward. You have this like calm, strong power presence about you. And if you're a man, then you're like the moose that she's riding over here. And you are calling in a goddess like this. And if you're in relationship, then your relationship is transcending to new levels. And if you or your partner was kind of, you know, like not necessarily cheating, but kind of just emotionally being flirty with other pages, they're just going to fall away in the mist, and it's going to be all about you and your partner. However, you guys might get an important information coming through. You might have a message, an important message coming through on this Swan Lake. 3s are also all about starting new endeavors. We do have the number 15 here, which adds up to a 6. So this is Elhaz, the elk. This is all about protection. Antlers. I have some antlers back here. I think you guys can see those antlers over there. So antlers are a powerful medicine for my Scorpios right now. As I said, this is prosperity, luck, strength, contact with your higher self in the auric fields, cosmic connection, a successful outcome. This is absolute success. This is contact with the superhuman. So some of my Scorpios are definitely talking in the astral plane. You're talking to little elves here and little spirits, and you're talking to your council, and you're maybe talking to your ancestors, and you're tapped in to your higher self in a way that is, I mean, the veils are thinning anyway, let's be serious, and this is a paramount time where you are able to cross over the bridge. We do know, like the bridge between both worlds. The shaman is the bridge between both worlds, the 3D and the astral planes, the Akashic records, all the timelines. You are at a place, Scorpio, where you're getting so in tune with your energy and you're getting so centered in yourself that you can't help but have these communications with outer worldly beings, and you're meeting more humans, humans, people that are in a human body, but we're spiritual beings having a human experience. So, you're meeting more of these people that are allowing you to tap into your spirituality on a whole new level, and it is like, it's opening up like rainbow bridges for you, and you are also a rainbow bridge for these people, Scorpio. This is the Valkyrie. This is courage. Fear has its place in every heart, but courage is the only true response. Fear has its place in every single heart, Scorpio, but courage is the only true response. Have courage, Scorpio. This is all about your intuition, having good luck, being uprooted, standing out. This is the link with the patterns of divine and archetypal consciousness of the Valkyrie, the possible danger of realizing this link unprepared. So you definitely want to be prepared for this. This is about having a state of listening to your spirituality and awakening to new levels. Consumption by divine forces, connecting with the gods, strengthening Haminja. This is about your personal gravity, life force. This is all about Asgard. Banishing the fear of death. The single strongest energy connected to one's own existence. As I said, you're deeply centering here. And as you get so centered, you can't help but notice that the veil is thinned and you're having so much powerful communication from the other side. This is about autonomy, promoting independence, faith, courage in the face of fear. Fear tells us when to protect and defend. Algiz supplies the insight necessary to make judgment and stand in true service to Asgard. Provides much energy. He or she is becoming sacred. It's being set apart and protected by divine powers. Meditate on the Valkyrie as your teacher. This is about the swan and the warrior. Valkyrie will not assist in evading punishment for wrong deeds, but will soften the blow if the person accepts accountability. So take steps to compensate. So this is asking you to really get clear on everything in your life that you have ever like betrayed someone, where you've ever done a wrongdoing. It will give you grace to step through that. And it will protect you and soften the blow if you accept your accountability. So Scorpio, now is it's like Judgment Day. This is like Judgment Day. This is seriously Judgment Day. And it's allowing you to say, how much can you really stand in your truth? How much can you really own up to everything that you've done in the past that has led you to the results that you've so far moved through? And how are you going to karmically clear them and stand for them and take full accountability of them so that they can anoint you with this new gift, this power? Because Scorpio, you have one of the most powerful nakshatras with Jyeshta. It's a very powerful nakshatra. It's the most magical one of them all, of all the nakshatras. So, and that's in Vedic sidereal. This is about asking entities politely their purpose and asking them to identify themselves before you communicate further. So yes, Scorpio, one of the biggest issues with people whenever they start communicating with the other side is they're just like, yay, anything wants to communicate with me. And that's how you get into the dark side really quickly. And that's how you can have really unfortunate circumstances happen among you and your loved ones very quickly, because you need to have discernment, Scorpio. You can't just dive in without looking. So this is all about having discernment. Whenever you start communicating with the other side, really stand your ground like the strong elk, like this protector, but with grace like the swan, and ask, who are you? What is your purpose? What are you here to serve? And what are you here, why are you here? And look into it. because usually the darker energies won't even want to have these conversations with you clearly. So just have a moment where you just pause before and ask politely what their purpose is, why they're here, what they want from you, what they want to, you know, move through you, what they're wanting to channel through, and make sure that you have your discernment, that you hold your boundaries, and that you hold your own. And Scorpio, you have the power to. So this is about knowledge of the ultimate good in all things, listening correctly to the voice of the universe, being tested and instructed by entities. This is a very highly protective energy, winning without needing to even fight. Antlers and sharp leaves of the reed tree. This will terrorize your enemies. This repels all evil. In other words, just like in my description box, it says any negative energy that comes at me, I command, goes back to the sender. So this is that kind of energy. It's like when someone is like hating on you and they're envious and they're like kind of jealous and this and that, and you're just like, oh, poor you. You don't even know how protected I am astrally and magically. I've already spelled my energy and my ancestors already hold the spell, and because I'm Scorpio and I have the Jyeshtha Nakshatra, that you can't even touch me. Can't touch this. Can't touch this, Scorpio. Can't touch this. It's a powerful, powerful energy. This is knowledge of the ultimate good in all things. As I said, winning without even needing to fight, repels all evil, the best defense which can possibly exist. This is a new career in the beginning, just like we saw the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. This is a messenger coming through, as we see that swan coming through. This harmonizes both sides of your brain, the masculine and the feminine, the right and the left. This strengthens and cleans your loins. This will move, so kidneys, pelvis area, any root problems or sacral or solar plexus problems that you have run into previously, Scorpio, you are now moving through. We have You and That Booty by E40 playing. This is a satellite dish to commune with the gods. The white elk, as we have right here, the white stag. This is moving forward with more vigor. Do not allow people to distract you from your quest, Scorpio. So, as we saw whenever I was first shuffling, that Page of Cups kind of came through in reverse. Don't let pages distract you. Remember what you are. Stand as the strong moose, elk, protector, white stag that you are, and just carry along on your path, Scorpio. This is all about, but you know, that won't be a problem for you. Communing with the gods, faith is required. This is the shaman, the card of the shaman and the high priestess, as we see right here. This is Algiz lifts away from egocentricity in exchange for sacrifice. Magical and psychological benefits are bestowed upon you. Passing Odin's test and receiving full honor. Attention, humility of service, proper use of fear to move towards fear with the will to right action. Wisdom and courage are divine pursuits. Dangerous to the uninitiated. Prioritize your center. As I said, your center. So this is a dangerous rune to have if you have not done the work. But for those Scorpios who have already done the work and you've been spiritually attuning yourself and you've already been very adept to the frequencies, the esoteric, the metaphysical realms, this rune is giving you this is like superhuman powers. Superhuman powers. Scorpio, I love this shit for you. Okay, let's see what the ponies have for you. Dang, what a powerful reading. I've had these runes for a while and I've literally never pulled that rune before. Scorpio, it is that one wanted to flip. Nurturance. Perhaps one of the most important gifts in life is that of nurturance. At this time on your path, you're being asked to nurture. The one in need may be someone close to you or it may be even yourself. Small, loving, caring gestures, comments, and tokens are called for. You will find within yourself the ability to replenish spirit and encourage the beauty, development, and growth about to take place. Only with nurturance can this growth truly occur. To give nurturance is imperative and should not be taken lightly, as giving nurturance is one of the highest callings one can be asked to share. Find simple and free-flowing ways to cherish, appreciate, and encourage tender growth. All right, I want to see what Kuan Yin has for you guys, because this is just one hell of a reading for you guys, Scorpio. So you're definitely all about yourself right now. Scorpio, this is one of those things where it's like your person, your partner, may be someone who's like already a master and very well known and popular or like celebrity famous-ish in what they do, but you just started that thing, but your oversoul has been doing that thing for so many years that it's actually going to only take you, which is why some people may be jealous, it's only going to take you like 1, 2, 3 years to do what some people take 20 years to try and achieve, because your oversoul has been working on this and you've spiritually attuned yourself and you've cleansed your vessel properly, that you can actually just be a conduit and a channel to purely channel in the energy of this. Like I said this on another reading, you know, if you want to be a good artist and you like Salvador Dali, for example, then if you've worked on yourself spiritually enough, then you can actually channel Salvador Dali's energy whenever you start painting. And then people would be like, whoa, you're such an amazing painter. How did you do that? And instead of being like, oh, because I'm just like a badass and I'm just brand new and good, blah, 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 blah. You don't take it like that. You're humble. And you're like, well, I've been through a lot of, I've had near-death experiences, I've done all this spiritual cleansing, and because of that, I don't actually have to, my physical vessel, this form doesn't actually have to practice in the way that most people do. I literally just channel Salvador Dali. If you want to be a good fighter, and people are like, oh my gosh, you're just a natural at fighting. How did you know that move? How did you do that so well? How did you do that? Because you've psychically already been a conduit, and you've pulled in Bruce Lee, and you're just like, you know, channeling Bruce Lee. So you're being water, my friend. So, you know, we have grace within reach. It's okay to feel like a mess right now, to feel that you need help and to want to resolve whatever has troubled your heart or mind. My grace is within your reach. Ask for my help. I shall lift you into safety and peace now. So as we saw, Scorpio, your initial energy was 5 of Cups with 4 of Cups subconsciously. So even though you're moving towards this really powerful energy, you still have just a little bit left to go on your ways to really integrate, to make sure, again, because this is a very dangerous energy to work with if it's not properly initiated. So Scorpio, you're still in the ends of your initiation period, but with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles as cards that are crossing you and your outcome cards, you're definitely just waiting for quarantine to be lifted, for your chariot to flip upright and take forth. So, and we see she's galloping along there with her white beast and all of these birds. So she's going to have a crowd. You're definitely going to have a crowd here. All right, Scorpio, I love you guys, and I'll see you shortly for your end of the month readings.